Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everyone out there on your way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Still a lot of crazy stuff going on out here in the world, man. Hope everybody enjoying their Friday. Just good Friday. It's a nice day outside. Hope everybody got that good energy around, man. Good positive energy, feeling good. Jennifer, what's good? What's up, fam? I know I ain't been on here in a few days. I had to take a couple of days off. You know what I'm saying? Take a couple of days off, get my mental right. You feel me? Peace, fam. Peace to the guys for sure, man. The Moors. What's up, fam? How everybody feeling today? I know y'all seen all the crazy stuff going on with Shannon Sharp. I know y'all seen all the crazy stuff going on with Bill Gates in the UK. Lazy days, what's up? They saying Bill Gates trying to cover the sun in the UK or something. I don't know if it's just the UK or everywhere or what, but they trying to do something, man. It's crazy. Boss lady Angela the Doll is in the building. Buddha, what's good, fam? Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. It's good seeing everybody. Red Cap, what up? VV. My VV's in the building. What's up, VV? How you doing today, honey? Noble M. Bay, what's good, fam? Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Right. He thinking with his wrong head for sure. We gonna get into it. I got a couple of videos on Shannon Sharp too. We go tap in with that too. It's looking bad for Unc out here, y'all. You feel me? For real. S. Lee, what up, fam? And then with the B. Gates situation, B. Gates, man, B. Gates got too much money and too much power, man. Like, that's crazy. I'm like, damn, so they just blatantly just telling us like, yeah, we gonna be blocking the sun. Like they trying to, I guess they trying to put it together, put something together to where they gonna be able to, I mean, they already doing it, but now they just like right in front of our faces talking to us, you feel me? But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Let's get into it, man. Like I said, hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into this content, y'all. It's good seeing all y'all, man. Salute to everybody.
Doesn't this shit sound like a ritual to you, excommunicado? What's he, John Wick?
Before taking individual oaths to obey the rules of the conclave, which demand the utmost secrecy. If they ever break their silence, they risk excommunication.
Is he John Wick?
Extra ominous. Everyone out. And with that, the doors closed. The work of choosing a pope would truly begin. Then when the world sees white, inside the Sistine Chapel, the Dean of Cardinals will ask the newly elected pope if he accepts the result. And if he does, he is from that moment the new pope and chooses the name he will then be called. Next, he walks to the nearby room of tears, so called because some newly elected popes have in the past cried there as they absorb the enormity of the moment. He then dons his new robes, puts the papal ring on his finger, and is led down the Hall of Blessings to the central window of St. Peter's Basilica, where he is introduced to the masses with a simple Latin phrase, Habemus Papam. We have a pope.
This shit is... Am I bugging? I'm just saying. Hey, Elvis, am I bugging? Is that shit not a ritual? That... Habemus Papam? Excommunicado? Was he John Wick? Now, this is the question you should ask yourself. Does any other culture get that type of television coverage? Interesting.
So, y'all remember when the Pope had opened up the door in the Vatican, right? And just what a coincidence how everything just adding up, right? Then the movie Sinners just came out the other day. Mind you, it was 420/Easter yesterday, right? So the Pope went out to speak with, wave at the people and say a few words yesterday, right? So they saying JD Vance had went to visit the Pope on yesterday as well. And a few times before he was trying to go see the Pope, but the Pope did not wanted to see him. So mind you, the people is saying JD is the cause because they was like everything he touched he destroys. But yo, just listen. But mind you, they say it was 200 and something popes before Pope Francis, right? And if you go look at the pictures on the wall, they have a frame for every pope, and he was the very last pope, right? So they said 2027 is the year of judgment, right? So y'all don't see how everything is adding up, how everything is just going on with the world, how it's heating up. The world is upon judgment already. Y'all see spring, winter, fall, summer, everything, all the 4 seasons is emerging with each other in 1 week. Like, it's a lot really going on. We is heating up. It be hot. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all haven't noticed how the weather is changing. They barely even know what's going on with the weather. And now the Pope has passed away. Y'all let me know in the comments.
I still don't know what's going on with that Pope situation. Did they choose a new Pope already, or what? Or like I don't even know how would they. I thought he was supposed to choose the Pope before he passed away, but I don't even know how this whole situation going. I don't even know what's going on with it. It's just all weird to me. All I remember is when the Pope was opening them doors, and remember those dudes that was in there look like fucking aliens or monsters or something. It was crazy. He was scared to go in there and everything. I remember that, but I don't know what's going on with that Pope situation. It definitely seemed like a ritual or something, a world ritual. You feel me? Wonderlight, what's up with you? August, Timothy, what up, y'all? Popping with y'all, man. Keep it going. Let's keep it going, y'all. Hit that like button for me. And I ain't seen the movie Sinners yet. I gotta go see it. Everybody been talking about that's a good movie. Everybody talking about it's a great movie, so I gotta go check it out.
Bye, friends.
I just uncovered something, and this is going to shock. When JD Vance met with Pope Francis, did you catch the handshake? The class. Those that know, and those that know have to be silent about things like this. But look at his handshake here. And look at his handshake here. And look at JD Vance's handshake here. And JD Vance's handshake here. And JD Vance's handshake here. And JD Vance's handshake here. But look at his handshake here.
Do y'all really think this handshake really means something, or it's just, I hate to use this word, we don't be using this word over here, coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coincidences, but like, do this shit really mean something? Is this a sacred little ritual handshake or something he doing? I already told y'all how I feel about JD Vance. JD Vance, I don't know what it is about him. He just look evil. He got that evilness to him. Let's keep it going. Supreme, what up, fam? ATX, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate that super chat, man. Much love to Texas, man. My dog always showing love. Appreciate you.
Let me give you a better look and pause for a second for those discerned minds. Now I give you Exhibit C, Exhibit D, Exhibit E. But what are we talking here? It's just a handshake. Nothing to see here. None of this is fact. This is just JD Vance's last meeting with the late Pope Francis. Rest in peace.
No one realized that Pope Francis' death on Easter was no accident. The last will he left before his death revealed some chilling information. On April 20th, Pope Francis delivered the Easter blessings to the world at St. Peter's Basilica. Surprisingly, less than a day after Francis' high-profile appearance, the Vatican announced his passing. People were reluctant to accept this tragic outcome and even suspected that it was not an accident. The will left by Francis before his death uncovered the truth. In fact, Francis had been treated in the hospital for pneumonia for several weeks. When his organs were still in a state of failure, his medical team claimed that his condition had stabilized and he could be discharged. However, Easter became Francis' last public appearance. In fact, his eyes were almost closing when he was speaking, but he had to endure it for this important festival. Perhaps Francis had already passed away on Easter Day, but the church dared not announce the news on that day, so it was announced the next day. The Pope's death has sparked intense discussions. People are speculating whether he had chosen the next successor in his will to help deal with the policies that he hadn't completed during his lifetime. Who do you think will be the next Pope?
These are the viral images of the Pope's last days. Who is that? What is this weird black figure? Just appearing.
Man, I don't know if this is real or not, but that definitely looked creepy. What is that black thing right there doing right there with the Pope? Look like the Grim Reaper or something. Like, come on, is this real footage or is just somebody playing on the internet, man?
In the background. It's creepy as hell.
Now, that look real. I don't know, man.
Everything seems normal there, and it appears again. Who is he talking to? What the hell?
The earth just sent another warning shot, y'all. An earthquake just hit Turkey, Istanbul. Another major earthquake. A 6.2 earthquake just hit one of the biggest cities. And it wasn't just no little tremors, as y'all can see on this video above my head. Look at that shit. This shit crazy, fool. Why we keep having all these major earthquakes? I mean, I know. I just want to see if y'all know. Leave it down below in the comments. I feel like the message is loud and clear at this point. Earth is definitely earthing. This just gotta remind y'all that this shit can happen at any time, any place. You always gotta be ready, prepared. 180 people are confirmed injured, but not by falling buildings. It's because they were running in the streets like they was scared as hell. I would have been doing the same shit. They said people was jumping on balconies, jumping over balconies, jumping over people, just running for their lives. They said one building did fall in a historic faith district, but no one was injured. As of right now, I'm hearing this latest earthquake got the scientists scared because it didn't just shake the city. It added stress to the fault lines beneath the Sea of Marmara. And this is the same one that experts say can lead to the big one. Every time I hear people talk about the big one, I think of the movie 2012 when you seen the earth crust was just breaking and shit. So if you live near any fault line, this is your wake-up call. You see all these earthquakes happening. It's going to happen without warning too. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this situation.
Why is nobody...
Hey, Nudie, salute the Nudie in the building. I definitely believe that they getting us ready for that Agenda 2030. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a transition with technology. Everything finna change and switch. And I don't know if they trying to do some population control. Like, I be with the population control thing, like, I don't be understanding it because in one sentence they act like they trying to depop the whole world or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But and then another one they talking about they want people to have more babies. I seen something when they said Trump might be signing something where he giving out 5,000 to people who have newborn babies and all this. So it's like they pushing for more babies and everything. But on the other end, so I don't know, man. It's crazy. So much crazy stuff going on. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Talking about the fact that over 90 people were just rescued from human trafficking in Houston, Texas. Literally, like, neighbors came out and said that they only knew of 2 people living there. Whole time, there were people being forced and held against their will, men and women, in a home in Houston, Texas, a residential home in Houston, Texas, that had been trafficked, and they were reported as missing people. This is a photo from the house.
Damn.
Yeah, this is scary, y'all. And the crazy thing is I feel like all of the other stuff that's going on is literally a distraction from stuff happening in everyday homes like you and me live in. This was in Houston, Texas.
Like, I don't know where you guys are at, but this is scary. This is scary. Over 90 people. The neighbors reportedly didn't know of it. They said that they only knew of 2 people living there, a man and a woman. And the whole time, yeah, they're doing an investigation, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Hundreds of missing children have been found across the U.S.
It was Operation We Will Find You 2 was conducted from May 20th to June 24th. 77 missing children were located but found in safe living conditions. The operation successfully recovered 123 children from dangerous situations. In Arizona, 33 children were recovered and 16 children were located as safe.
This had to be last year, but damn, I didn't know they had like a little operation trying to find missing kids. So I'm like, it's crazy.
This includes a 16-year-old girl from Phoenix who was sex trafficked in several states before she was found.
What type of bullshit is this? The United States has officially banned all artificial dyes from food products effective immediately because these products are not healthy and they can be linked and cause stuff like cancer. So yeah.
That's not no bad thing, then. Talking about what type of bullshit is this? It's a good thing, ain't it? That they motherfucking banning all these dyes and everything. I don't think this is no bad thing.
Yes, a lot of your favorite snacks will be banned. I want y'all to take a good look at this list here. There won't be any M&Ms, any Reese's Pieces, Strawberry Twizzlers, Skittles, I don't know what the fuck Peeps are, jelly beans, drinks like Powerade, Crush Orange, and Sunny D Orange Strawberry that have dyes.
I'm happy. Shit, we don't need all that bullshit. I used to eat Skittles, M&Ms, M&M peanuts. I'll still be eating M&M peanuts. Like, I'm glad. Get rid of all that shit. We don't need none of that shit, man. It's bad for all of us, y'all. Even the kids, man. Get rid of all that shit.
In them foods like pickles, some cherry pie filling, some barbecue sauce, and more importantly the cereal. Oh my gosh, the Captain Crunch, Trix, Fruity Cheerios, Fruity Pebbles, and that's just the beginning. But whatever y'all do, please don't take Cinnamon Toast Crunch away from me, please don't. And so we worried about banning candy, banning cereal, and banning drinks, but you ain't gonna lower the price of these damn eggs? A food item that actually matters, and that's not as important enough to attend to as some damn candy? Are you serious right now?
Damn, man, I like Sour Patch Kids, man. Oh, that shit finna be gone.
Doesn't this shit sound like a ritual to you? Excommunicado.
Oh, that's finna be gone for sure. We got it on, man. Appreciate everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. That's a good thing they getting rid of those dyes. You feel me? That's good. I'm sure some people probably gonna be upset that some of these candies and stuff finna be gone, but man, hey, it's for the better. It's for the better of all of us. You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully we can go in the right way in other directions and everything. It ain't just the candy and food and shit. There's all type of shit going on. So hopefully things can get on track. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, y'all. When I seen this video, I'm like, this crazy. Look how fast this motherfucker go up, and it look just like the shit we be seeing outside. It look like our sun. So it make you think like, damn, maybe this is what's going on, y'all. And this video was from China. That was crazy work. That definitely made me think like, man, if there's China over there doing something like that, we probably over here doing damn near the same thing. You know we be trying to compete with them. And then this right here was crazy. They said China started sending back Boeing aircrafts that they already agreed to purchase, but they ain't fucking with Boeing no more. Early in the week, they announced they would be no longer buying Boeing products and instead will buy French Airbuses. They'll let you know, man. Boeing finna lose a lot of paper. They probably mad. All these whistleblowers that came out was trying to expose Boeing. Remember, they was disappearing and losing their lives and all type of shit. It's coming out now. Yeah, I remember I did a stream when I was on the Boeing not too long ago. And it was tripping when I was on the plane, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me quit talking about Boeing, though. They got a lot of money, and they play dirty.
Hold up, Wendy's. We gotta talk. Real food? Real people? Of course, this food is amazing. Best burgers in town. Can't forget about that 5 for $5. That kept the hood alive. We could never forget about Dave's Triple. I grew up off of this. I used to work at Wendy's. Yeah, when I was in high school. I came out of high school, went straight to work. And I could tell you, back then, the burgers were way better. They're still good right now, but back then, they were way better. I used to make them myself. I used to make a quadruple burger. I should have never did that. Real food, real people. We got you. Thank you.
Man, hold on, man. Look at that ad. Let me rewind it. Look at that ad, y'all. Come on, man. Like, is they playing with us right in front of our face? Real food, real people. We got you. Like, I'm looking at that ad and it just ain't sitting right with me. Like, what? Real food, real people. We got you. Like they laughing in the background. Like, yeah, we got y'all ass. Man, this shit crazy, man. And I just did a little video on my TikTok, man. Y'all go follow my TikTok too, FamOverTV. And when I came, you know, I was looking in some of this stuff, getting videos, and I seen some content, seen some, you know, some stories, man, y'all, it's really true. Like, they done found human DNA in some of these burgers and some of this meat in some of these fast food restaurants and everything. Like, you know, I mean, I knew it was true, but after reading some of these reports and everything, I'm like, it's out here. It's like right in front of our face. So we can't deny it. And this shit crazy to me, man. I used to like Wendy's back in the day too.
Got you. Thank you. Can't forget about the Frosty. I'm about to go there right now. Y'all better not just leave this on the table. Somebody better eat this. Why would you put that caution sign next to this sign? Why would you do that? Move it, please. Do you know why I stopped working at Wendy's? The manager caught me eating a chicken nugget. He got rid of me. This food is so good I couldn't resist. He caught me eating a chicken McNugget on the job. And they let me go. Those were the good old days. Right there in Manhattan, I used to work on West 4th Street. Remember? This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just letting people know that Wendy's has amazing food. And I'm also letting them know that I used to work there. And I miss that place. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Can somebody please tell me, what country am I living in when I can go and buy humans to eat? Now, what the... Let's talk about it. Now, I've been around TikTok for a while. I haven't seen the Rabbi Finkelstein and McDonald's thing. And you can kind of, maybe not. But I know right now, 100%, that you can buy somebody to eat.
That's crazy work.
They are selling people for people to eat. What the? Have y'all ever heard of Soylent Green? Like, this is crazy. And then if you see the tags beside these snacks, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the best humanly possible. Like, this shit is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And this ingredient, it be in a lot of shit. You're looking at the ingredients on the back of the labels and everything, like, man, you'll be surprised. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like,
you can buy people to eat. Soylent Green, you can order this shit offline. open it, and eat it. It says here, it's 2022 and Soylent Green has arrived. It is as good as humanly possible, people. As good as humanly possible. And look how the humanly is highlighted. And then you'll probably ask yourself, well, how do you know that that's humans? Don't worry. I got you.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger, I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Silent Green is people!
And I know that wasn't convincing enough. Now I'm about to show you the sciencey part of it. I just love that movie. Go look it up. Soylent Green. But here's the science to it. It says here, Soylent Green, 2022's most anticipated product release. In the year 2022, we are all looking for a better, more sustainable food source. We have created a new limited edition Soylent Green Square that is both sustainable, nutritious, and delicious. The flavor is unique and mysterious for the complex taste of humanity. When you buy this product, you can guarantee it is sustainable and crafted from ingredients that are ethnically sourced. Ethnically sourced. Each Soylent Green Square is both good for you and good for the planet. I bet y'all thought I was playing, didn't you? Didn't you? Boy, they eating us out this bitch. Done packaged us up and everything.
First, the body is frozen to minus 18 degrees Celsius and submerged in liquid nitrogen. Under such low temperatures, soft and elastic materials become hard and
they're trying to make it seem like it ain't too bad because I guess they decompose and break down the body damn near to dusk. So you really don't know. But just the whole ideal of it, it is just, come on, man. Like, I can't believe this shit. Like, that's why I always say and preach, y'all. Try to grow your own food. Get away from all this shit, man. I'm trying to get away from meats and stuff like that. Pause, no diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get away from that chicken and turkey and stuff, but I'm gonna keep eating me some fish for now. I gotta stay on some fish or something, but man, they attacking us, and this was I mean, you know, this was the system. This is how they do it. They've been attacking us for years through the food. The food is the downfall to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, that movie I just watched not too long ago, The Killing of the Moonflowers or something like that. It kind of tie in with all this type of shit. They was like deliberately making them people, you know what I'm saying, the indigenous, those Indian people sick on purpose. They all had diabetes and everything. And they was doing this like deliberately, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. But try to grow your own food, y'all.
brittle. The body is then refrozen to minus 196 degrees Celsius, causing crystallization. After 2 hours, the liquid nitrogen evaporates as a harmless nitrogen gas. 60 seconds of ultrasonic vibration reduces the remains to powder. The powder is passed to a vacuum-sealed chamber where frozen water sublimates and is released as steam. Afterwards, mercury, sodium, and more than 50 other foreign substances are removed.
That's crazy work right there. Crazy work.
Great is he wants to talk about, you know, how bad OnlyFans is or whatever, and he doesn't get into who owns OnlyFans.
Who funds it?
A rabbi.
Yeah.
Who then takes the portion of money that they get. I think they get about a third of the girls' money, and they use it to fund Israel. So you're literally turning women into whores and using the money they make, whoring themselves out to commit genocide. I mean, I don't know anything that's more evil than that.
It's a crazy story right here too. Romeo, what up, fam? Ty Jones.
That is diabolical. That is some
but
Dr.
nobody
Evil
wants to touch
shit.
it. Nobody wants to
Why?
touch it. Scared cowards.
Why would they be scared?
Well, it's a legitimate reason why they would be scared.
That's
They don't want to
right.
be president. So, yeah.
because of the level of power. That's why.
Guys, okay. This is gonna sound insane. I am off trail hiking.
So basically, the elites or top government people or whatever, whoever, got their hands in the OnlyFans too. You know what I'm saying? They getting they cut. That's why they letting it go. If you think about it, man, OnlyFans ain't nothing but a motherfucking digital, legal prostitution content creation site. And you know, that's I'm like, damn, we definitely in the future when they letting shit like that go. I mean, it ain't like it's produce porn and nothing like that. This is basically, you know, legal prostitution type shit going on straight from the internet, and that's why it's going on, because they got their hands in it. They getting a big old cut. That shit crazy, y'all.
About a mile off the trail, just kind of meandering through the trees, and I almost walked right through these two trees, and I got a feeling and I stopped dead in my tracks. Let me show you the two trees right here.
Sarah Jana, what up?
Right here. All right, so I'm actually on the back side of this, I guess you would say, because let me show you where I'm at. Just the mountain kind of drops off right down here, and so I came from the road up there all the way down and have been meandering along the mountainside right here, and almost walked through these two trees right here.
Man, walk through that shit. That's not no portal.
I don't know
man.
what I believe in when it comes to portals, but I can tell you that I'm not going to walk in between these two trees. What if I vanish out here and you guys never see me? And that was it. So, gonna walk around.
You should threw something through there or something. At least let us see or something. Like I'm curious now. You should threw a motherfucking bag or something through there. Druber, what up? Divine.
Supposedly, a UFO moved a shooting star. Y'all are not gonna believe what I found in this video. I'm telling y'all, it's absolutely insane. You know how sometimes the Bible will describe an angel looking like certain animals? Before we get to the absolutely amazing part, we're seeing these shooting stars all over the place. I'll show you one in New Zealand in 1 minute. But right here, people were saying that the UFO was moving the shooting star, which did fall somewhere on the ground and they can't find it. Shooting star, meteorite? No way. Fallen angel? Yeah. Telling you it's crazy. 1 second. This is the one that just happened in New Zealand. It looks a lot different than your ordinary meteor. Look at that thing. What is that? By the way, not related, the same exact color as the Devil's Comet we saw at the time of the eclipse. The damn. And this shooting star allegedly fell. So I wonder what weird thing is going to happen in Mexico City very soon. Watch, bookmark, come back. I'm always right with these things. Now the ridiculous part. So first I took the UFO that was near the shooting star and I enhanced it. Enhanced looks completely interdimensional. Blurry looks like Sirius and all the other stars in the sky when they're doing all that weird warpy stuff. Get ready. Do you see what I see right here? And TikTokers, you steal every single discovery I make, the MVPs are watching you. What is this? Can you see it? Can you see it now? It's a freaking lion, y'all. The UFO that moved the shooting star has the face of a lion. Remember at the beginning of the video how we're talking about how these stars have different faces, multiple faces of different animals? See, when I saw this video, I had spiritual intuition. Something was saying, look at this. And without the slowdowns and the enhancements, I wouldn't have noticed any of it. This is the blown up and enhanced thing so you can see the lion. And this right here was a completely separate form of it. I'll tell y'all what, I've made a ton of crazy discoveries as of lately. This right here is the biggest one. Oh yeah, and by the way.
Hey y'all, I done seen that shooting star. I done told y'all plenty of times I done seen it. I don't know if it's a shooting star or fallen angel or what. And as I'm thinking about it right now, like I'm thinking like, damn, maybe it wasn't no shooting star, or maybe it's a UFO or something, because it shot, but it disappeared. Like it was going across the sky real fast, and then it disappeared. So it make you think like, damn, would a shooting star just fly across the sky and then all of a sudden just disappear out the blue? Like, so I don't know, man. I don't. It's definitely some weird. It's a lot of weird shit going on. A lot of weird shit going on. Like a lot of weird stuff. I just seen that they talking about my boy Trizzy just signed a executive order to allow teachers to physically discipline students now. I don't know how real that is or what, but I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm like, what? I don't even understand that. What you mean? Like, are we going back? Are we going back in time? You mean physically discipline children? Like they going back to the paddles? When I was in elementary school, like when I was like kindergarten and all that shit and everything, like that's how old I am. They used to like you get in trouble. They had these wood paddles. They'd whoop your ass. I ain't never got paddled or had my hand tapped. They'd tap your hand with like a ruler or something and shit. Like I ain't never had that happen to me. But my auntie was my teacher when I was in kindergarten, in first grade too. She was my teacher for both of those years. So maybe I got some special privileges and just don't know it. But I hope they ain't going back to that, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building.
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Man, the internet undefeated, y'all. They made a motherfucking cartoon out of that audio from Shannon Sharp and his 19, 20-year-old little thing he had going on, man. I'm mad at Unc. Unc, you should have knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not judging. You know, people can talk to whoever they want to talk to. I don't even go get into the age. But come on, Unc, you was 56. She was like 19. Come on, Unc. And then some of the messages I was reading and everything, and I'm just disappointed in Unc because he be talking all this shit about other people and holding himself high and everything, and then you get caught up into some nonsense. And then, like, I definitely believe it's a shakedown, you know what I'm saying? Because she was into all the rough stuff and everything. But even if it is a shakedown, like, man, you set yourself up for this whole play, man. You shouldn't even got yourself into this, Like, he was paying for it. Then he offered her a 10 ball, 10 M's, and she turned it down. So it gotta be something like, man, it's this story right here is just crazy. There's a lot more to it. Probably got to break this down by itself, but let's keep it going, y'all.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what they think you did to me.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
You were thrown into a sex tape ordeal. I've spoken to sources that were close to Shannon Sharp. I guess he was trying to dispel the gay rumors, and a lot of people.
And now he got about 3 or 4 people accusing him of shit right now. He got so much shit on him right now. And this the chick right here, Shannon. She done came out. No, not Shannon. Michelle, my bad, y'all. This the chick, Michelle. She done came out. She's speaking on everything. Remember that he dropped that little live Instagram fake little sex tape when that's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. There you go. Doing all that bullshit in the audio, and everybody thought he was hitting some because everybody was calling him zesty. So he had to do something to make it seem like he ain't zesty. But listen to her. She done came out and like basically saying like that was all a cap and everything, y'all. This shit crazy.
Feel that the Instagram live, it's not easy to go live on Instagram. Like you got to go through some steps to go live on Instagram. That it was actually a ploy to dispel the gay rumors about him. Do you feel like that recording of him going live was real, or do you feel like he just used your name since he was with you for 10 plus years?
It's triggering. You got to remember this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him, he raped me.
What did you find attractive about him? Charming?
Oh, yeah. He was very charming. He was built like a Greek god. He was nice to me. He was both the hero and the perpetrator.
What was your sex life like?
He loved to have his booty played with.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with all these allegations coming out, I still think Unc like to play on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think Unc a little too freaky. His old ass freaky as hell. Lusting and freaky. That's exactly what's going on with Big Unc, man. And I think he going on both sides of the fence. I seen Antonio Brown tweet something earlier. Antonio Brown said, he said, Travis Hunter is the first NFL player to play both ways since Shannon Sharp. I'm like, man, it's crazy out here. My bad, y'all. Let's keep it going though. But yeah, Unc trying to hide that zest. He trying to do anything to cover that zest up, and it all backfired on him.
That part might not have been everyday sex, but other than that, it was just.
So like you put fingers and tongue in his butt?
Yeah. You know, there were times where I wondered if maybe he was bi, but then I would tell myself, no, that doesn't mean he's gay just because he likes his booty being played with.
Do you think you kind of opened up his butt to new experiences?
No, I can't imagine because he.
Oh yeah, you zesty. Motherfucker better not go nowhere near my butt. Like my girl, never. Don't even go get close to that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when we be playing around, me and my girl, I be smacking her on her ass. Sometimes she'll smack me on mine. I get mad. Like, man, don't smack me on my ass, man. Like, man, that boy, man. Oh my God, man. That boy a backdoor bandit, man.
He already liked it.
Well, my greatest nemesis still provides our customers with free light, heat, and energy. I call this enemy the sun. Since the beginning of time, man has yearned to destroy the sun. I will do the next best thing. Block it out.
That's crazy. Simpsons always showing us the real deal. And you're right, Jana. You're right, Jana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to say like Unc guilty or something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do nothing wrong. He's just a freak. And I think he was just, you know, those women that he was with that came out and accused him of all this shit. Like, y'all was with him all this time and all these years and everything and messing with him. And like, now all of a sudden it's a problem. And now all of a sudden y'all want to get a big payday and act like you know, SA'd y'all and everything, but y'all was with it. Like, I'm pretty sure after you put your fingers and your hands all in this butt and everything, you went back over there and you did it again. Same thing with the little young girl and everything. Like, she was like she sent text messages like, I want you to choke me. I want you to put that baby gravy in that big black. She was talking all type of crazy shit. They was race playing, doing all type of shit in the text messages. Y'all gotta go Google it and look at it. Y'all would be, man, I was laughing like a motherfucker. I know it ain't no laughing matter, but it was funny to me. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, it was a whole play. Like, how you gonna say you don't want to be choked, but then you just sent them the picture of a dog collar? Like, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck. I want you to choke me and just like what the fuck? So she's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy out here. Like, you gotta just use some discretion and everything whatever you're doing and everything, man. Don't get caught up like that. I just hate to see it happening like that because it happened over and over to our, you know, people that supposed to hold it down for us and they get caught up in this shit. Now you finna give her half of your fortune that you work hard for. Our family's finna be good forever. And that one little young chick is more and more. So it's all bad. Let's get back on this big Gates. My bad, y'all.
Can I leap in? This is a really important moral point. So if I made a decision, or if there was a collective decision to do a geoengineering program, and you put, say, the kind of program I think makes more sense to put about 1 million tons a year in, but let's say, you might end up killing many tens of thousands of people a year as a direct result of that decision. I think that has moral consequences. I don't sweep it under the rug. So this is a case where I take this much differently from Alan and think it's a much more serious issue. Now, it's true that as part of doing that, you would hope that the overall benefits of human mortality would be so that you would save many, many more people than that. But the fact that you would save more people than you kill doesn't mean there's no moral impact of making a decision that directly kills people. And I think that we who talk about this have a duty to be clear-eyed about the direct risks involved in doing it.
I actually think one of the most important questions we heard from was the question about acute triggers, and sort of. I think we've seen this in this country with Sandy, where climate change for at least a little while came back on the political radar screen because of extreme weather.
First of all, I don't even see what the fuck is the whole point of engineering some experiments to block the sunlight from reaching Earth. Like, why would they want to block the sunlight, y'all? What's the big, like, what the fuck? Don't we need the sunlight? Don't we need that for everything? Like, why are they trying to block the sun out from us? Like, are they going to, like, what? I don't understand this, man. I feel like in the future, they going to be charging us for the sun. Like, yeah, y'all want the sun, come on, y'all got to pay. We going to bring the sun out today. But the taxpayers got to pay for the sun and come out today and shit. Like, what are they trying to get to? Like, what the fuck? Man, yeah, the whole world it's just crazy right now, man.
Whether it was actually caused or affected by climate change or not.
The UK government is planning to block out the sun. This isn't a joke. I'd appreciate if you share this, because we didn't vote for this, and I feel like a demonstration needs to definitely take place. Experiments to dim the sun in bid to curb global warming will be approved by the UK government within weeks. Take a look at your fucking window and see how much sun we actually do need, because right now it is grey and I'm wearing this. It is freezing. Let's have a look. So experiments to reflect sunlight away from the Earth will be given the green light by the government within weeks, the Telegraph reports. Outdoor trials could include injecting aerosols into the atmosphere or brightening clouds to reflect sunshine.
Wow.
Doesn't that sound safe for everyone? The government's Advanced Research and Invention Agency has set aside $50 million for projects which will be announced in the coming weeks. That's your money. Professor Mark Symes, Programme Director for IRA, said that there will be a small controlled outdoor experiments on particular approaches. Just don't do it. We have strong requirements about the length of time experiments can run and their reversibility, and we won't be funding the release of any toxic substances to the environment, he said. Yeah, because that's always trustworthy when you're trying to block out the fucking sun. Let's see what else it says. So it's called solar geoengineering, refers to a set of proposed technologies designed to reduce global warming by reflecting a portion of incoming sunlight back into space. While scientists agree there is a need to quickly and dramatically cut carbon dioxide emissions, there isn't. The dinosaurs got along with it perfectly fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. There were also concerns about the possible risks of geoengineering. Critics have voiced worries that geoengineering endeavours could backfire and even make climate change worse by triggering destructive weather patterns.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna make shit worse. It's gonna backfire. Something's gonna happen. Like, why the fuck is they like? What happened? Like, why is they trying to alter everything? Like, what the fuck?
They'll do anything except plant trees for photosynthesis. In fact, they have done, is it G7? They're doing their meeting in Brazil, you know, the people that discuss what can we do with global warming. Well, you know what they did? They built a road to get to the place where they're going to go. To talk about global warming, they built an 8-mile road or 7-mile road through the Amazon rainforest to go and discuss about that. So they'll do anything except plant trees. And we're meant to believe this kind of shit now. Something, I mean, this is going to be happening. So there you go. I think people need to know about this kind of stuff. We're the experiment. We are the experiment. Oh, you better be getting your fucking iron D tablets in, baby.
We definitely are the experiment. That's crazy. And Nudie, I haven't seen one bee yet. I ain't even seen no bees. I ain't seen no wasp. I ain't seen no honeybees. I ain't seen nothing. Like, it's kind of alarming. Like, when I first moved out here in like 2018. Like, when I first moved out here, I moved out here down there about the same time in the summer, almost summertime. And I'm talking about I seen bees. It used to be bees everywhere. It'd be sometimes bees would be dead on our back porch, on our patio, all type of stuff and everything. Man, I haven't seen since. I don't think I seen, man, this past year. I don't even think I seen no bees. Like bees used to fly around the crib, especially when I be barbecuing. Like bees would be flying around and everything. I ain't seen no bees. Like that's crazy work right there. Super crazy work. Let's keep it going, y'all. Hit that like button for me, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Keep this algorithm jumping, man. Let's get all this shit out here. Let's get all this out here so people can know about what's going on, y'all. It's crazy.
This man really typed out, I sucked on my cousin Wood till I was 14. Y'all, look at this shit. This is what this man typed out, y'all. This shit crazy, fool. So y'all see how Kanye said he seen magazines, but his mother had different junk. So I'm guessing they were magazines and probably DVDs. I don't know about y'all, but when I was young, I seen magazines and DVDs too. With my brodies, my brothers.
Man, that boy Kanye, hey, you know what though? Kanye, he's definitely, I don't know what the word. He have a big heart, because for him to even come out and say that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people won't even do that, expose themselves and humiliate themselves like that. But he be saying a lot of shit, man. That shit crazy. But I just watched the stream he did yesterday. He did a little stream with the little streamer dude, Nas dude, whatever. And he was talking about this, and he was just saying like exactly what my man's saying. Like I guess his mom and his pops had different magazines, and they was watching the magazines, and I mean looking at the magazines when he was little boys, and you know they was doing some of the things that they seen in the magazines on each other, and he said he was, you know what I'm saying, topping off his cousin and shit. I'm like, oh my God, man. Like, I don't even know. Like, yeah, you should have talked to a therapist or something, man. And just with that one, I don't know why he came out and said that, but he doubled down on it on the stream yesterday. So I'm like, man, yeah, he might need a little help or something, y'all.
But not once did we ever think about acting out on each other. When we seen that shit, we wanted to act out on the biddies. I ain't never look at my brother and say, hey, let me your wood. Right. Or to my cousin, let me your wood. That shit diabolical, y'all. So he said his cousin was 6. So how old was you? And what you saying, so you victimized your cousin. So I'm guessing you and your cousin had a hard time, because you said your cousin is in jail for life for boop boop, a pregnant lady. And you said it's because you told him that y'all couldn't view magazines anymore, or you couldn't act on the stuff you was doing to him. If y'all want to see a longer video, make sure you tap into the tube. This shit finna get dark.
There's a yeah, got a lot of dark shit on the inside of him. That's why he trying to reach out, and you know, he trying to express himself. That's why he be doing a lot of this stuff he be doing and saying all that crazy stuff. He said something about my boy Boosie. He said, yeah, Boosie, he look like he smells. Like he look like he's poor or something. I mean, actually, he is poor or something. I'm like, man, why would he say something like that about Boosie, man? Like, man, yeah, he need help, man. Yeah, he need a little help.
Town in Texas called Sugarland. There was some land that was owned by the Fort Bend, Texas School District. Before it was owned by the school district, it was the Texas Central State Prison. But before it was that, it was called Imperial Farm, work farm for convict laborers. But before it was that, it was a sugar plantation. All of the labor was provided by slave labor. Sugarcane harvesting and milling is backbreaking and dangerous work. But after the Civil War, the slaves were freed. The Southern elites needed a way to get free labor, and they invented a system called convict leasing. It was a system where the state would arrest somebody, usually a black man. Instead of housing them at the penitentiary, they'd send them to these prison farms. People did not last very long. Many of them died within days, weeks, or months of actually arriving there. So fast forward into the mid-2000s, and they were breaking ground for this new school building in Sugarland, and lo and behold, one of the guys saw a bone sticking up out of the ground. They found a mass grave with 95 sets of remains, and it turned out that these people had been imprisoned at the Imperial Farm. They called it the Imperial Farm because it was owned by the Imperial Sugar Company, which is still in existence and is now $1 billion public company. And that's how I became interested and wrote the song The Ghosts of Sugarland. But you can't.
Oh no, you ain't finna hit me with the copyright now.
I do not really appreciate how smart our ancestors are. Okay? Because they don't always travel in very large spacecraft. But what they have learned to do is travel light and make sure that whatever it is that they need, they have or they can grow. Now, virtually every mothership has an internal ecosphere. Every one. Now, we see the scout craft, we see the 4, the 5, the 100-mile craft. The 100-mile may have some kind of an ecosphere inside of it because it has a crew. That crew needs to eat. Okay? So they will create a park-like setting, an ecosphere, inside those spacecraft. Most of the craft that have hit the Earth are just little scout ships. Okay?
So is he saying, he's saying basically our ancestors are aliens. They traveled on spaceships. Ain't that what he's saying, y'all? I mean, y'all remember those stories about, they said that one ship landed and then all those like big tall black extraterrestrials got off with weapons, and they was tall and, you know, organized and uniformed, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Are we from, huh? I got some relation to some aliens or something? What's going on, man?
If a 100-mile mothership hit the Earth, we'd have a pole shift, and everybody would know about it. Okay? But the very large ships, and I'll give you the example of the Andromedan motherships. They're complete spheres, and on the inside, they are complete worlds unto themselves. In the center.
So basically, he's saying we on the right, Red Cap. We're on a big ass spaceship right now. Man.
Of these crafts, and they may have as many as 3, they will have ecosystems, parks, as big as 21 miles long. The one that I saw was 21 miles from one end to the other. For me, and it was 900 miles. Okay. And for me to literally see every inch of that ship would take 25 years. That's how big it was. Had everything. Everything. In these parks, you could not even tell that you were in a spacecraft. You would think you were in a park, you know?
That'd be wild if we on the spacecraft right now and didn't even know it.
Agora Hills, California, Rocky Mountain National Park, Central Park, although I wouldn't necessarily want to hang out there. You know, Central Park, but, you know, without the crime. Okay? And they're complete unto themselves. Everything is grown aboard the craft. So, when they come here and they send a team down to the surface of a planet and they say, okay, we're setting up we're setting up an Eden because we're going to leave you, a team of you here to research the life, the plant life, the geology of the planet, the minerals, what it has, okay? What they do is they literally drop, can be as many as 12 type of cylindrical antennas. They plant these antennas down into the ground, at least a mile into the ground. And when they flip these things on, they connect. And when they connect, when they turn on and they connect to each other, they create a dome. Okay? A dome. It's a frequency dome. And then all they do is they unload the plants, They unload the fruit trees, everything they need, and this biosphere is exactly to match their physiology. Doesn't have
Right. I like this should be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Be interesting listening to, but it's like how do he know? Like how do you know this is what's going on and this is the truth? Like these days, I don't know what's real, what's fake right now, y'all. Like I'm not gonna sit here in front like, yeah, he know exactly what he's talking about. That's exactly what happened to us, because I don't know. But I'm not ruling it out, you know what I'm saying? It sounds very, sounds like it could be. It's a possibility, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man.
have too much oxygen, doesn't have too much carbon. It's exactly what they need. It can even be hydrogen. Because what it means is then once they leave, they just wear a spacesuit and they can go out and do their work. But when they come back for doing their work, they enter their biosphere, and it's like living on the home planet. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is what an Eden is. Okay? This is what Richard Hoagland's been talking about all those years with the dome structures. This is what he's talking about. This is what these things were for. Exactly.
Now that's crazy work right there. The same play happened the same way with the same, that's crazy work. You can't say coincidence. I don't know, man. Are we in a simulation? He got that lizard tongue. He giving himself away. That's that Tesla shit right there. That Nikola Tesla. Look.
Yo, listen up. Y'all remember back in the days, back in time, the Egyptians always kept cats. They always kept a cat, meaning cats were very spiritual, right? So then you didn't see too much about dogs. So where the hell do the dogs come from if the ancient Egyptians just had cats? And why is so many people, it's like everything just flipped. Why is it that a lot of people have dogs now and people is so scared of cats? They made us so afraid of what's real. Like they say cats help keep demons away. Like cats could read spirits, they could read energy. And
Hey, as I got older, I realized that cats is not what I thought they were. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with cats. I ain't got no cats. And I always thought I was allergic to cats because that's what my mama told me when I was younger. Like she hated cats. For some reason, she made it seem like cats was evil. Like if you go to somebody's house and they got cats and everything, you better get out of there and you better not eat nothing and all this. And I used to, when I was a little boy, that shit got instilled in my mind. And as I got older, I thought I kept it with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I don't fuck with no cats. I'm allergic to cats. But it's crazy because some of my homies and I done been over places and they had cats and the cats always come around me and be laying up under me and I be thinking in my head like, damn, I'm allergic. I be thinking I'm gonna break out rashes or get to sneezing or something. Don't nothing never happen. So I'm like, man, I see what she's saying. Like we was programmed and my mama programmed me to think cats was wrong. But as I got older, I started realizing like cats are very like they can recognize energy and they very like I guess spiritual or something. But I don't know.
If you ever notice, a cat is on a whole different frequency, because you could tell by when you talking, like when you looking at a cat or talking to a cat, right? Like if you talking to a dog got more understanding like a human. A cat is really different. A cat, you can't just tell a cat, come here. The cat ain't coming like that. It just be looking at you, could hear you, but it gonna go off a sound other than a dog. Y'all gotta make this make sense. But y'all let me know in the comments.
Have you ever heard of another cartoon that predicted the future? Well, believe it or not, the Jetsons did just that. This animated series, which aired in the early 1960s, depicted a futuristic world with flying cars, robot assistants, and video calls.
Damn, the Jetsons came out in the 60s. I remember watching the Jetsons in the 80s, early 80s and everything. I used to love the Jetsons. And it's crazy because they did predict the future. They had smart watches, they had FaceTime, all that shit back then, man. I remember this, man. And I remember the boss. That's the boss right there that's screaming into right now they FaceTime in a Zoom meeting and he cussing out my man. I forgot his name. Is his name Fred? Or I forgot my man's name, man, the daddy name.
All of which are now a part of our daily lives. In the Jetsons, we see a world where technology has advanced to the point where it has become an integral part of our daily routines.
Right.
The show's creators predicted many of the technological advancements that we take for granted today. From smart homes to self-driving cars, the Jetsons painted a vision of the future that was spot on. But while it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of all these amazing technological advancements, it's important to remember the importance of taking care of our planet and its resources. The Jetsons showed us a world where the sky was full of flying cars. But what about the impact of all those cars on the environment? We need to take action now to protect our planet and its resources for future generations. Let's take inspiration from the Jetsons and work towards a future that is not only technologically advanced, but also sustainable and environmentally friendly.
Yeah, man, I used to love the Jetsons, man. Elroy was my homie. I used to love Elroy, the little son. And the robot, too. What's the robot name? Rosie, the robot? Yeah. Nah. I'm about to go find some of the old Jetsons because they did predict it. They predicted the future, man. They had Zoom meetings on there. They had FaceTime, flying cars and everything. And they make you think like, man, that's how you know. They've been knowing about this advanced technology that's dropping right now every day. They've been had it for years and years. They've been knowing about it. They only present it to the public when it's time, man. You feel me? It's crazy, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Content management moderators, everybody in the chat. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the super chats. Much love, y'all. Take it day by day. Protect your peace watching these videos. Stay on wave. Keep that good energy around. Stay positive. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, we go win. You feel me? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all real soon, y'all. Peace.
Fam over.